Heaven, I mentioned that this is the video because I had someone who left a comment my page that wasn't really nice, and that person didn't know me very well, but I have gone through, so I wanted to take a moment and exercise them. As most of you know, I was diagnosed a couple of years ago with oral cancer. Now, oral cancer, most people say, oh, that shit's not that bad. It's that you go to the dentist, just like when you have a tooth pulled, and that's that. Then, oral cancer, if it's touched soon enough, can be minor, but the problem is people are agitated about it, and people and even doctors don't touch it until that man says through. Now, in cancer, there are only 4 stages, so that is the most shit that you can say. The men, they cut out, chopped off, got rid of my entire tongue, a bunch of lymph nodes in my neck. I did that fashion stand for about 2 weeks, and it was a pretty massive 13-hour surgery. Then I went to dinner, and huge dozen amounts of radiation. Now, I'm sorry if I tend to use the words shit that bitch a lot, because for some reason the universe decided if they were going to shut my tongue, that I would be able to pronounce those words really well. So I'm having a lot of fun with them these days. But anyway, oral cancer, let's get back to that. Most people think that it's a disease that someone gets if they smoked a lot or chewed a lot of tobacco in their lives or a little bit old. But none of those happen. I didn't do any of those things. And it's affecting more and more young women, and they don't know why. Now, I'm not quite funny. I think that it is improving every day. I challenge you to try and talk without moving your tongue. Because you see, my own head, they made a new tongue for me, but it doesn't do anything. It just fills the hole. So after 8 months of not being able to say anything, I had to teach myself to talk again. And at the time, I am doing a pretty good job at it. More and more people are understanding it, as I said. And I actually feel kind of blessed by the person that left me that somewhat rude comment yesterday, because I went, hello, I am seen as a normal person, a bit crazy, but without a disability, because I don't think anyone would intentionally live in every planet for someone who had a disability. And I totally appreciate all my badass fellows who jumped in the bandwagon and defended me on this, because I realized you have been my brothers and have seen me through this, through coming up and through this cancer through. And I'm not trying to have fun. I'm not putting faces, but fuck this shit. I am living my life and I am enjoying every minute. So don't judge people, don't think something about someone that all have their own shit. And you don't know unless you've worked in someone else's shoes. So please be nice, thankful person who managed a fashion bit normal yesterday, and I am going to sit back to what I love and continue as I last. That's it.